Here we go again. Mic test. Okay, all good. Let's make sure everything is up and streaming. Awesome. Nice. Okay, let's get started. The topic here is so the last time, what was I doing? Yeah, input system. So the input system is complete. I would say it is working. We don't have all the input yet, but the way it works is that when we get an event from the Windows system, we route it to the event handler um, via function pointers. Okay, so it all starts from the window class, and if it's bound, we convert the parameters from the window specific API. So we now have the mouse wheel and the mouse move. Let's also get mouse down and up. Those are definitely useful. Let's see. Oh, there's no down. I don't think it's mouse. Could be something like L, yeah, it's L button down, L button up, and middle. That's very hard coded. But mouse haven't changed in a while, so that's fine. Let's get started with left button. Left button down. And I want to call it left down. That's a bit too generic. Left down. No, wait. What did you just do? I just replaced what was good. So mouse move. You stay there. L button down. So we want L button down, but what does it carry? Let's see what data we have. So L button down, message, posted when the user presses the left button. Well, that was obvious. Indicates whether also the W param as the usual control stuff, and the L param low word specify the X coordinate, okay, and the Y coordinate. And that's pretty much it. Okay. So same, but different. Okay, how do I call it? Let's see, this is the same as move and mouse left down, or mouse down and then left. Yeah, that's more sensible. Mouse down left. And that's gonna be mouse down left again. Yeah, at some point we want to change this to have also the W param, which is not even get why is it not even told about in the example? Like, these examples are so different, they're so inconsistent. Okay, down, then up. Up. And that's it. Also, when we have it down, we probably want to capture the mouse, so we keep getting events even when it's out of the window. And where do I have to do that? In WinMain, or in the window itself. Probably better to have it in the window itself. And that is done with capture or start capture. No, get capture. Get capture and what? Wait, what? Why are there three of them? What is this? Release capture and get capture. I think it was set capture. Get capture. Oh, this is so confusing. Capture mouse. Yo, you're live? Set capture, okay. And I guess set capture, get capture. Oh, release. Okay, I see. Set capture, get capture. Okay. I see now. So you set a capture window, and then you can get the capture window and see if if it is capturing. We'll only have one window, so who cares? Set capture. It's gonna be not null. Come on. Our window. And does this return anything? It returns probably the old window. A handle to the window in the current thread that is to capture the mouse. What? Oh no, another return. The handle to the window that had previously captured the mouse. Okay. Nice. In the current thread. So. And that's good. Left up. Mouse left up. Oh no, this I'm not fully convinced about this naming. Mouse left down. Yeah, this sounds a bit better. Okay. Set capture and release capture. Release capture from, oh, okay, it doesn't get any parameter from the current thread, I guess. Nice. Wiring it up. On left down. Please complete it. Oh, okay. We don't have the function to receive this call. On mouse button. The button and the state. Not sure about this. A generic way of handling the button. To the left. Let's just keep with the current design of the different buttons. Nice. On left down and X and Y. That's all we need. Does any of this make sense? Let's see. Does it still compile? Good. Very good. We are on a good track. It's just does it click? Left mouse down. Nice. It clicks. And we just need the click up. On mouse up. On mouse left up. And okay. We're good. We have down and up. And if I do down, I should be able to get the capture working. So we have mouse movement inside the client window. And if I click down, we get down, and we get the capture also outside. Nice. And this moves it to negative values. Ooh, negative values. So this means that if I up here, how can this be a negative value if it's an unsigned? Because this doesn't know about unsigned. Okay, yeah, that was wrong. So not uint. Why would you even uint? Yeah, I thought it was only positive because you can't go negative window, but apparently you can on the client side. Let's remove. Well, can we say at least that size is not going to be negative? Okay. And that was a nice bug resolved. But what about the declarations? Well, the declarations are correct. So I don't know what happened there. Okay. Nothing bad. So we have those events, and let's go back on the matrix. So I just generated a matrix and a view, but for some reason is not showing anything. And the projection is set here, and the onResize, and I'm sure onResize gets called at least once, but maybe I was just wrong. No, doesn't get called, so I was plain wrong. That is a 0 matrix, which makes sense to have everything squished into a singularity. So we need to call the onResize at least once, either after the initialization or later. App dot onResize. Why do you do a fixed value? Yeah, this is more it. And that should do it. Okay, we have something. So it is, it's not that bad. And just to see if we have interactivity, I could create a z value. It's gonna be a float z. Let's call it zoom, which is 0. Well, that's not the zoom, but it's a z offset. And we are going to move the z offset according to the mouse wheel. Z offset is just delta plus delta, which is negative, by the way, if you roll the mouse backwards. And once we have that, the projections will stay the same. I'm gonna modify the view. The view, which is hard coded, I believe. Yeah. It is computed for every frame, which is fine. We can leave this. We can just leave with it, and I'm gonna replace zoom in here. Z offset. we're gonna mute. Okay, let's see what happens. And indeed, we are moving back and forth, which is nice. We move back and forth. What about rotation now? For the rotation, we need to keep track of the mouse state as well. So you're gonna need a boolean with camera camera dragging is just false, and then well, it's not the camera dragging, but just dragging, and we need to remember the glm evac2 of the drag start, the starting position. And that's pretty much it. Let's set it 0. So back to the mouse event. So dragging is true and dragging is off, and the drag start is X and Y. In the mouse movement, so if we detect that we are dragging, we have const position, which is the current position for X and Y, and we have a const delta which is the current position minus the drag start, and that's the delta. What do we do with the delta? We want it to be in let's see, multiply, so the delta will need to translate into angles. Delta, you can increase or decrease those values. So we want to work on the yaw, so the X will move the yaw, and we don't want to roll. So we're going to be working on pitch and the pitch. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm back. We need to roll. We need to change the pitch which is the up and down. We're going to use the Y for that. And okay. Let's see. I could create. Can probably create. By the way, is this too small to look at? I could make it a bit bigger. Okay, glm ivac to drag end. And drag end, I would say drag pause. And the current position is at the beginning, the same. And then it gets moving. But that doesn't make much sense. What we want instead is to have the values for the cameras, okay? So camera angles, and that's effect 2. Okay, dragging delta camera angles. It's going to be gamma angles plus radians of delta. And can't do that because they don't match. I'm gonna convert this to vec2, and now it should be good. Radians in line. What's wrong? Because radians don't really like. Oh, by the way, wrong cast. I had to cast the delta, not the. And still doesn't like it. What's wrong? Hey, where did my cast go? Okay, now it's better. And I guess we can multiply with some arbitrary value, which is a camera movement multiplier. Which is 1. All right. So we have the angles. Let's create the matrix for those and the translation. So do we want to first rotate and then translate? Maybe. Do we want that? So we first rotate. Now we first rotate and then we translate, because we want to move and then rotate, which just means moving the world backwards, let's say, and then we rotate it. And yeah, that should work in theory. It is not a theory, just a hypothesis. Let's see, GLM. That should leave in GTX and Euler angles. So what do I want? So I'm looking from the top, and I need somehow X and Z. Yeah. No, wait, I want to rotate around Y. Y and X. Yeah, because that's okay. Like that. Y and let's see. Y yeah, because X is will give us pitch and Y will give us a yaw. Sounds a good plan. There are combined ones, but I've never understood how they work. So do I have to do the Y first and then the pitch? Maybe let's try. Let's try simple. I'm gonna start with the Y first, and that will be my camera angles dot when I move it Y. Okay, Y. I might need to reverse this. Because when I go so the top right, so the top right is the 0, and when I go down and I drag and then I go up, that's gonna give me negative values. So let's just try. Wait, what? No. Wrong. X? Why did I even think Y was the good choice? Y. X is the right one. And is it going faster? It looks like it's going faster and faster. Because yes, that I know why. Because I am adding displacement that are bigger and bigger. So the first time it's going to be a small displacement, and then so I should not add the whole difference, but rather remember glm vec to the camera start. Okay, the camera start. And the camera start will be recorded here. So camera start is just camera angles. And then you need to use the camera start. So the camera angle is just the camera start plus the delta. Okay, that looks smooth. Clipping is very aggressive, so we might need to work out that, but that's pretty smooth. We have a nice multiplier as well. It's fair. That's why the up and down too. I'm gonna remove these logs. We know they work. Actually, we don't know if they work. They will work. So I'm gonna leave them here. It's always a good idea to leave debug stuff around. Y, and then we say X. So there should be a Y and X combination, which gets cam angles dot Why? Maybe reversed? Or maybe not. I'm feeling lucky with not. Is this gonna work? Is this I knew it. It's not working. What are you doing? What is that? What is this? That is not what it meant to be. Why? So it only works for it's hard to look at. So that is definitely not what I was trying to do. Let's split them into two angles. And this will work. Y, X. So the X gets the Y angle gets the X component, and that's so confusing. What is this? No. Why? Do I have to reverse them? Yeah, maybe. Maybe reversing will fix everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. This must work. Okay. All right. This looks like it's the correct behavior. Down, up, down and up. We have the gimbal lock, but that's fine. Let me just, ooh, that's the upside down world. Okay, enough playing around. What if it was then X and Y like this? I'm feeling lucky again. No, that's not what I bet. Why are you doing like this? But let's see, maybe they're just inverted. Oh yeah, it's kind of working, but they're just inverted. So I might just invert this again, and now this is the real deal. I'm very comfortable that this is gonna work. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty good. Nice. Movement. Oh boy, we don't have keyboard yet. So the keyboard, how do you do keyboard? How do you get keyboard? This file is huge. So there must be something like window message key. Okay. So key up, down, char, flags. Okay, these are just the flags. Up, key flags. Okay, key flags up, repeat. virtual keys standard set. Okay, the virtual keys are the ones that we're gonna need, but where is the key down? Okay, here's the definition of the key down. Key first, key down, they're the same. Key up, and char, dead char. System key. Why so many? Let's pick one. Key down and up. So case WM key down first, and we get to make a new function for the key down. Which is, no idea, on key down. On key down. So what does key down provide? Alright, key down. So W param is the virtual code for the known system keys. The known system keys. We're not doing system keys, so we're good. Button. What? Left mouse button. How is? Okay, no questions. Left mouse button. That seems reasonable. Oh, they just use the ASCII key code. Okay. Y key. Do they have macros for the keys? So virtual key, virtual key. Where was the? Oh, here. Virtual key. Oh, okay, they don't. VK0 to 9 are the same ASCII. VK8 to Z. But are they defined? I don't like putting characters. Anyway, the W param is the key code, which is what type it is. W param, the virtual key, the whole W param, which is uint. Okay, it's a uint. The L param, on the other hand, is okay. It's a 64. Wait, what? Uint? No. It's a uint pointer. Okay. It's a uint pointer. So they're both 64. Okay. Unsigned long. Yeah, that is 64. The whole 64? Is it gonna take the whole 64? The virtual key. Okay. That doesn't make much sense. A key is just a byte. Whatever. So, fucking mosquito, you're gonna be dead one day. And is that what it is? And 32? Is that enough? Do I really have to go 64? Let's stay safe. 64, key code. Boom. So on, key down. W param. Okay, that fits nicely. And what else have you got? L param, the repeat count, the scan code, the extended key flag, context code, previous key state flag, and transition state flag is known. Shown as follows. That is a lot. That's a lot. All I want is a key. The context code. The value is always 0 for key down messages. And when is it not 0? Previous key state, and the key is down. The value is 1 if the key is down before this, the message is sent, or it is 0 if the key is up. So this is key down, it was up before. How can it be down and down again? Okay, the transition state. The value is always 0 for key down. Okay. I feel like I'm just going to ignore the whole thing. The scan code, the value depends. Oh, wait. So that's the virtual key, and then we have a scan code, which depends on the OEM. And then we have the keys, the extended keys, just right, blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on, this is a stream about camera movement. I'm gonna pipe in a narrowing conversion.